Now, whether we like it or not, you can call it corny or you can be in a good side and call it interesting. This is something that is what drives our entertainment, and this is what drives whether we like a show or not. Emotions in anime. In general, this is the reason why you see a lot of popular shows that shouldn't be as popular get popular. For example, the recent example, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer has, in on paper, the most generic plot to exist. Really, it really uses that same typical shonen formula, but again, it's another one that's just grabbed people's eyes through emotions and animation and feelings from the characters, the fights, the antagonists. And I feel like emotions are the reason why, the core emotions are the reason why Demon Slayer is as popular as it is today. Obviously, you get a lot of people saying it's overrated and things like that, which is fine because not everyone is the same. Everyone is gonna feel differently about each shows. I have things that I find overrated and underrated, and I'm sure everyone else has shows they think is overrated and underrated. It's just the way it is. Nothing can change. Obviously, emotions doesn't always mean, oh yeah, this anime is sad, or this anime is just dark or things like that. Yeah, it can be dark. It might create that sense of, oh, I think that's another reason why we can like anime, or not even anime, general media, why we still like and we still value these dark things. Like, for example, I don't know if you guys know this anime, but an anime called Hellsing Ultimate. If you've seen it, you literally know how dark and gruesome and literally every bad word in possible in existence could not describe the word in just a 10 episode series. Literally everything you can think of happens in this series. Is dark as hell, but again, through emotions we can connect to the anime a little bit more. We can look past that dark side and see some sort of meaning through that. When I say that, that's why it's obviously on raw paper. If we're not thinking through emotions about that series is bad enough. Like, just on paper, surface level, that's no more than a 1 out of 10. I would not recommend that to anyone under the age of 17. But we can learn something through that. It's dark, but we can actually learn. There's meaning through the narrative, and I think that's why it's controversial, but I think that's why I still really like the anime. That's an example of how a dark anime, not even of how a dark anime can bring that emotional side to actually strengthen the narrative. Not even that, you have Berserk, clearly the biggest fucked up series signing in the anime in the anime community. And in recent times as well, you've got Chainsaw Man, which doesn't even have a freaking anime yet, which is literally blowing numbers out the wind. Fujimoto is literally creating masterpieces out here. If you don't know already, so Chainsaw Man isn't even his early series that's fucked up and just growing full of just crazy shit. Like, he's done other one shots and he's done another manga called Fire Punch. Both of these, Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch, are crazy. Both of them. Like, just what happens in it. But his message to convey what he's trying to convey through emotions and paneling is what gets it really good. And I feel like that's what a lot of people, manga readers especially, are going to see. Obviously, anime only see that trailer and just see raw slashes and things, and that helps because when people are seeing that, it gets people hyped. And with the combined help of manga readers and anime only seeing this, it created what you're seeing today. This Chainsaw Man hype coming out of nowhere. I think other people have said that this is the first time we've seen a series this big do this well, even before it has an anime, and it's crazy. But that's an example of how a dark anime can still make you feel emotional. And then you got romance. If you ever seen, my favorite romance anime is Clannad. A lot of you might have seen it. Clannad and How Clannad After Story create a beautiful, one of the most beautiful stories told in anime ever. Like, I can't even think about it without even wanting to cry. I literally, even the OST as well just gets me each time. It's, oh my God, I don't even have to talk about emotion. That is emotionally driven. Of course, a lot of people try to slander it, which happens in every anime because of people, their eyes and things like that, which is kind of dumb to me, but it happens. That's just what happens when you get a masterpiece like that. Every masterpiece, people hate on it. That's what happens, but the emotions in that is crazy. And even in shonen series like One Piece, and mainly actually I'm just going to talk about One Piece because I know there's a lot of series like that, but when we talk about One Piece, it's special arcs, it's peacocks like Enies Lobby and Marineford. They are emotionally driven as well. Like I don't want to spoil much, but we see one of the main reasons why One Piece is as good as it is it's how it emotionally conveys development and story progression, and that is what the Straw Hats represent. Like, especially I'm a victim of this as well. Like, my first 10 out of 10 arc, One Piece is like my favorite anime. I'm not gonna go too much into it, but moments in Arlong Park arc, like Luffy giving his hat to Nami, if you've ever watched One Piece, and the walk to the Arlong Park before towards the end, those like that, there's nothing to it, too much of it. It's like, it's not complex on the surface level, but it has an emotional impact towards the viewer, well, to me at least. And I think people, just because you say this has an emotional impact to you, people shouldn't be ashamed of that. I didn't really have a purpose for this video, I just wanted to share that, really. Like, it doesn't matter how complicated or surface level the plot, the raw plot, or the narrative and the plot of the anime is, or the manga is. It's if it can impact you personally and emotionally, it doesn't matter. Like, that's you, it's cool. And that's all I wanted to say, really. I know most of what I just said here was just a bunch of waffle and ramble, but if anything that I said intrigued you, like, comment, subscribe, comment below, let me hear your thoughts as well. And yeah, see ya, peace.